The Champions League draw is finally out, and looking at every group, I think the top elite teams in Europe have the opportunity to qualify from their group. I think the hardest top elite club that has the hardest group should be Arsenal and Atletico Madrid. Yeah, Arsenal will be playing Madrid, Bayern, and Dortmund. You can't take anything away from Bayern, Madrid, and Dortmund. When you check Atletico will be playing Bayern Munich, Liverpool, and Manchester United. But when you look at the rest, what PSG, when you look at PSG group, you see that Barcelona and Man City are the toughest. Madrid group, Inter Milan and Arsenal are the toughest. Manchester United group, Bayern and Atletico Madrid are the toughest. Then Barcelona group, you have Man City and Bayern as the toughest. In Bayern group, you have Arsenal and Atletico Madrid as the toughest people. In Man City group, you have PSG and Barcelona as the toughest. Then Liverpool, you have Atletico and Inter Milan as the toughest. So when you look at Arsenal group and Atletico Madrid group, that is where you have like three elite teams there as the toughest. But then again, this is Champions League. You cannot remove anything. You understand? When you still look at this group very, very well, you know that it is Champions League. It is called Champions League for a reason. There is nobody that should be looked down on, especially when you look at Manchester United group. See, Manchester, now, I dey very, very, very concerned about Manchester United. See, you people have to qualify from this group. You cannot tell me that in this group that we are, they were meeting Bayern. Aside from Bayern, Atletico Madrid sef should not even give us problem at all. At all. Roma too. Then you have Sporting, you have Como, you have Villarreal, you have Leipzig, then I think you have Slavan Prague there. So I don't think all these names I've called now should be a problem for us. But you know the typical Manchester United, when you reach this kind of stage now, we'll call the mumu ourselves against probably Villarreal or Leipzig. Nobody for years supposed to give us issue. This is why these remaining days of this transfer window, we need left back. We need at least 2 players. Now we don't see our opponents, and going further is going to be difficult. This is Champions League. So many people don't need a plan, especially the Spanish teams, Madrid and Barcelona, they get plan. So we need to equip ourselves. Not be all this nonsense ball they play since. This is Champions League football. We need to play like the champions. Then you see PSG and Barca will tell us the relationship we una get, whether now una be latest evil twin in Europe, because every season, every time PSG, Bayern, and PSG versus Barcelona, I think this match is going to be personal from the Barcelona point of view, because PSG they always dey fuck this Barcelona up back to back. So now I no wan hear say injury crisis Barca. You people should be up and doing in this Champions League. When you meet PSG, is either you revenge, or if they beat you again, you keep quiet. I no wan dey hear talk. Then you still have interesting match like Barcelona versus Man City. If it was the Pep Guardiola era, for reason this feature very, very well as a very tough feature, but right now this is Enzo Maresca Man City, so I'm not really paying much attention to this feature. I think Barcelona are the favorite to come out of this. But then again, when you look at the new format of the Champions League, notwithstanding that probably you have like 2 people or 3 top elite teams in your group, you still have to make sure that you do very, very well in your group to be among the top 8. That is where the main controversy comes in. No matter the group you are being placed, you have to do very, very well to get the automatic qualification to the next phase of the Champions League. So it's going to be interesting. I like the way UEFA actually plays this Champions League. It was even and fair. And then again, we're expecting everything and anything from these remaining Champions League teams. Also, from my wide card, I will actually call Galatasaray. I actually want to see what Galatasaray and Fenerbahce the Turkish team will bring to the European top elite club. So let's see how it goes as time goes on, as the Champions League days are encroaching closer. We will see what the future holds.